Hey YouTube, it's Dimitri. Today I wanted to quickly go over the Quant conference, as a lot more information is all coming up quickly. We're starting to finalize it and trying to get all of it on the website. So I'll put a link in the description below if you want to sit and actually look at the information and the different presentations and the speakers and all that information here. There's a lot going on at this conference, and I would like to make this video short and concise just to give you a taste of what is coming here at the conference. It is April 10th. It is at the Cox School of Business. So a big shout out to Cox School of Business at SMU, Southern Methodist University here in Dallas, for hosting this as the sponsor for the venue here. Again, a big shout out and thank you to Agora Data, as they have put a lot of money behind me the last few years trying to make sure this is a fun and enjoyable conference. And then thank you to our sponsors who are financially supporting the conference as well. Again, the conference's goal is to just break even. That's what we want to do. We just want to cover the cost of hosting the conference and all the food and the setup and the staff to get paid to put all this together here. And of course, these sponsors, a big thank you to Coda Search and Staffing, Quant Connect, Data Bento, Nanoconda, and NAF, which is the National Automotive Finance Association. And then a huge thank you to the universities and schools here. So I've been slowly releasing videos on universities who are sponsoring undergraduate tickets. So they're doing a free giveaway through my YouTube channel. And I'll put a link probably below in the comments as well. But Carnegie Mellon, Rutgers, UC Berkeley, Lehigh University are all giving out 10 tickets each. So I have 40 tickets to give out. So far, 62 people have applied through the giveaway. I will do a random number generator and just go through and select out and notify people of their giveaway for that ticket. Again, if you want more information on that, I'll put a link in the description below. Now, the conference itself, it looks like we have 23 speakers in total. So again, we have 4 events throughout the day. You can do a panel, which will have 3 or 4 people on it. And then there are the solo presentations. For the panels, I'm not going to cover every possible topic and who's involved and all that. You can go to the website and look at all that information. But it's going to be using models and minimizing pain points. So that'd be great perspective on the model user, the end user. So that's usually considered like the front office jobs and analytics, pricing, and strategy. Understanding their perspective, and we have a model developer in there as well, talking about some of the pain points and some of the issues on that, and how to get over those hurdles and whatnot. And then we have use cases in ML and AI for investing. So again, we have some people from some investment firms here in Dallas, some people from some global firms as well. They will be coming and chatting about the uses of ML and AI in the investing research, modeling process in itself. And then we have the future of quant education, which I talked about a little bit before. We have 3 of the top quant masters programs in the world coming. So we have Columbia's mathematical finance masters. They will be there and talking on this panel. And then we have UC Berkeley is going to be there talking about, again, the future of quant education. And we're going to have Lehigh University talking on that panel discussion. It's all going to be headed up by Zach Cretin, who's a friend of mine from Heman's Recruiting. And he is great. He's really interpersonal and makes it a fun, interactive conversation. So I am most excited for this just because that's a lot of what my channel focuses on here in general. But all these panels are going to be great. And then the final one is going to be technology and data. And it's going to be talking about the advances of that in the quant space here. Data, alternative data, technology to access, gather data, scrape data, process unstructured data. All these things are critical. All the people on this panel are going to be people that have firms, work at firms, or either own or have founded firms related to technologies on a lot of this data and technology aspects of the quant finance space. Then if we dive into a lot of these solo presentations here, a lot of these are going to be mixed between AI, new technologies, even traditional, more modeling-based aspects here. Just to give you kind of a little bit of a flavor, we have some such as the scientific method in the age of AI. We have one on credit NLP, fine-tuning LLMs to codify expert credit risk intuition. There's going to be a very technical one from somebody from Duke University on attention-based mixed frequency factor models for macroeconomic forecasting. And then again, there's some more on like asset allocation, uses of AI in applying AI in actually quant trading setting. And then there is a project on some of the Greeks here for a project that was sponsored by Point72 at Lehigh University. So one of the students, JR, is going to be coming out and doing this presentation as well. I hope this is a good opportunity for students to see this is top notch. This is what I expect out of students for a student project. So when I talk a lot about this, this is a perfect example of this. For practitioners, I think just pointing out here, there are some schools that are kind of diamonds in the rough. Lehigh is one of these. They're making a lot of changes as well. But they have been a big part of this conference in the past, just helping me support it, being a speaker on the panel, bringing some of their students out, and now going to be presenting some of the students on some of the research tracks as well here. So if you want more information about the conference, you can find it in the link in the description below. Student tickets are $60. Practitioners, academics, anyone who's not a student, your tickets are going to be $130. I would try to get your tickets sooner rather than later. We have already sold 100. We sold 200 last year, for context. I think we'll sell about 300 this year. If we start getting close to 400, I'll probably have to cut it off just because the capacity of the rooms that we're in. And so we will technically just have to sell out of tickets here. So the sooner you get them, the better. And I forgot to mention, there will be a keynote at the very end. So there's the 4 different sessions throughout the day. There will be a keynote by Jeff Ryan, and it's going to be on engineering the alpha, standing on the shoulders of giants. If you guys are unfamiliar, like there's the Quant mod package that almost all of us have used in R. If you've gone through grad school and used R for programming, Jeff Ryan's actually the guy that, invented that package and put it together. He's done extraordinary work. I'll put a link in the description below as well. He's been on the podcast. A lot of the people at the conference, I will give you the kind of a hint. If you look their names up on YouTube, their videos and interviews with me will come up. You can learn more about them as an individual, about their companies, and then try to decide what sort of events you want to attend throughout the conference. So anyways, don't forget April 10th. Thanks for watching. And as always, until next time.